I'm John Nockles from CVA, and today's point of interest is on growing your portfolio. So whether you're an astute investor or perhaps just at the start of your race, expansion is always the goal. And we think that there are 4 key stages to growing your portfolio. There's some really key relationships that you will have, and if you don't have, you need to go in search of. The first one is a financial broker, and the second one is your accountant. So by speaking to them, you're going to get a really good lay of the land financially and understand exactly what you've got to play with. Well, it's about understanding what the goal actually is in the first place. If you're an astute investor, it could be about portfolio growth. But what does that actually look like? What are the assets that you're interested in? What are the yields that you might be trying to chase, and the returns or the total amount or quantum of income that you want to come through that portfolio? We need to know all of that as your trusted advisors to be able to point you in the right direction from here. I think it's important to find an agent ultimately that you like. When it comes down to liking someone, I think trust and really listening to their advice with some confidence are very important aspects of anything, let alone purchasing property or other investments for that matter. So I think by dealing with someone that you know has well and truly understood your requirements and your strategy, and the belief that they're the right person for you is a very, very crucial point to making sure that the outcome is as good as it can be. We've just come out of probably one of the more turbulent times in recent history for commercial property investment coming out of COVID. All of those aspects were aspects that needed to be managed really effectively by our asset management department, from rent relief negotiations all the way through to compliance matters. Now, you throw in ESM, essential services maintenance, and the general maintenance on these properties and upkeep, that is a very big cross-section of work to be done every single year on a property, and that is where we see the value in our service from a management perspective. It's a slow and steady race, and certainly you need to have a long-term view with it. It's certainly not a 1 to 3 year play if that's what people think it is. It's more about 5 to 7+ years when you're looking at entry and exit of a property asset at a minimum. By having trusted advisors and the right team behind you with brokers, your accountancy, and also CVA as your trusted advisor, that'll put you in the best possible position to get all the advice and make the decisions when they're right to be made. My point of view has been learnt from some of our most successful clients that I've had the privilege to get to know and have divulged their strategy to us over the years. It's about generational wealth, and it is an extremely long-term play or thought focus as a result. So it's certainly not about the next 2 to 3 years. It's about what legacy they're actually going to leave to their families. It's about what they're actually going to build in terms of wealth creation to be able to hand down to those family members in the future. And I think there's something really, really special about that.